Hello, Bacho. Let's begin with drawing the histogram today. So what we have given is a ungrouped data. We have given a ungrouped data. We have to first convert it into group data. Okay, so we will make class intervals. It is given in the question also. Let's read the question. The height of 50 students measured to the nearest centimeters have been found to be as follows. Represents the data given below by a group frequency distribution table taking the class intervals as 160 to 165, 165 to 170, etc. Draw the histogram to represent the given data. And what can you conclude about their heights from the table? So the data is given to us over here. I will increase the size a little bit so that it's visible to you all properly. Now this data is ungrouped. Fine, it's a raw data which is being provided to us. Now we have to arrange it so that we can get some conclusion about what the data is. We can interpret some meaningful information from that. Okay, so let's begin with that. Class interval size they have given us. Class size is what they are taking from 160 to 165, meaning the class size is 5. Okay, 165 upper limit, 160 lower limit, subtract them, you will get 5. So that is a class size. Now first check what is the minimum value in the given data. When you see I have 160 numbers also, 162, 153, 154, 161, and then what's going to 170 also. More than that you have maximum value, I think over here 173 going to be. Okay, fine. Then the minimum is I think 150 over here. We can see it. Yeah, not minimum value other than that. Yeah. So here the minimum value coming out to be what? Minimum is 150 and maximum is over here 173. Okay. So I think our class size will start from what? So class interval and frequency. So our class size is given. So class interval minimum value is that. This will be the frequency. It will start from 150. Okay, 150 to 155 first class interval. 155 to 160 second class interval. Then 160 to 165 third one. 165 to 170. And the last one will be what? 170 to 175. These are the 5 class intervals we are having here. Okay, now let's start counting. Okay, for every class interval let's take a different color. So first I'll take this one. Okay, 150 to 155. I'll just shade that thing with a little bigger size over here. Yeah, 150 first here, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 over here, 11 and 12. Okay, so what I'm getting over here, this is 12 coming out to be. Fine, students. Now here if you see 155 is not counted here in this class interval. 155 is written twice here also in the second interval also, so we will be counting it here. So this type of data has a special name called as exclusive data. What is the meaning of this exclusive? Meaning this 155, the last value written over here in the interval, is excluded in this interval. It will be included in the next one. Okay, fine. Now let's take another class interval. I'll take a green color over here now. So 155 to 160. So I'll start counting from 155. Okay, till 159. Fine, students. So 155, there is no 158 comes, 156 2, 159 3, 156 here, here, 158, then any number below 160, 159 here also. So let's count how many are there. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. So I'm having here 9. Okay, now let's take some other color for the different this blue. I'm taking darker one now. From 160 to 165, so it will have numbers from 160, 161, 162, 163, 164. Okay, So I have these numbers over here. 3 covered, 164 also gone, 161 also, 162. 5 I will not take 165 because it's bigger than 160, because this will be counted in the next. Now 162, again 162, 161. 160 will be counted here. 161, 162, not this, 160 and 164. So how many are there? Let's count. Blue color ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. So I have 14 for these. Okay. Let's change another with the color. Which one should I take? I'll take this red one now. Okay. Now 165 to 170. So it will have the numbers 165, 166, 167, 168 and 169. So first 165 is there here. Okay. Not these. 167 will come over here. 168 will be there. Okay. This color, let me just, because this is mixing with the pink one. I'm making circles also. 165 will be there. Yeah. 166 will be there. 168, 165 and 166. So how many are these circles? Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 and 10. We have 10 now. Okay. Let's change to some other color now. Take this brown one. 170 to 175. So whatever the left ones, you will take them. 171, this, this, and these. All these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. Okay. When you total all these, let's see. Let's count how many are these. How many are these? So 2, 9, 11, 11 and 4, 15, 15, 5, 20, and then 2. So 2, 3, 4, 5. See, 50. Total 50 students are coming, and this was what given to us. We have total 50 students. Okay. Now, students, let's start plotting this histogram. We have done with the frequency distribution table. This table, what we have drawn just now, is called the frequency distribution table. I have converted the given data in the form of class intervals. These are the 5 intervals we have, and we have the table ready. Now let's plot it. So to plot, you all know what we need. We need a graph paper. Here we do not have a graph paper. Just let randomly try to do it. Okay. First thing we need to choose is the scale what we will take on both the axes. This is my y-axis. You all know this is the x-axis. On the x-axis, we always take class interval. It's easy to plot like that. Okay. It's your choice if you can take x, either class interval, and here you can take frequency also. Y-axis we take the frequency and then we choose the scale. Class interval is easy. You just have to make 150 to 155 like that. So there's a gap of 5, so you can start. But if I start from 0 and then 10, then sorry, 0, 5, 10, it will go very long. There's no space for that. So what we do for that is we draw a kink. A kink represents, this is a kink, okay, which represents broken line, represents broken line. Basically, it started from 0, but as we have short of space in the page, so we are starting from directly what? We take it from here 150. Okay. Then we say 155. Then we say 160. I'll just go a little down here. 160. Then I'll say 165. Then 170. And then last 175. It should be equal. Okay. In graph, you know how you will do. Yeah. I'll write the scale also what I'm taking now. For the x-axis, it's your choice. As the numbers are small, you can take it 1, 2, 3 and go till 14, or you can take it in the gap of 2, 2 also. I'll prefer 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and I'll go till 14. Okay. This is what I've taken over here. This total I'll write. Total is 50. Okay. Now I have the scale over here. What is the scale I have chosen? Let me just write my scale first here. Scale we generally write on top, x-axis. In x-axis, 1 unit is equals to how much? 150, not 150. Sorry, 1 unit is equals to 5. Okay, and y-axis, 1 unit is equals to 2. That gap I'm taking. Okay, now let's just plot it now. 150 to 155, it is 12. Yeah, 150 to 155. You have to draw straight lines with the help of a scale. Okay, I'm using just my pen to do it, so it will not come exactly straight. Then 155 to 60, it's 9. 9 will come between 10 and 8. So let's, from here, this is what? 155 to 160. Then 160 to 165 goes to 14. So let's just join it. Okay, now 165 to 170, it's only 10. So let's take 10 here. Okay, over here. Now 170 to 175 is 5. 5 comes between 6 and 4. So this one is this. Okay, students, now our histogram is ready. Here we just have to mention the class interval. What was the question given? It was about height of the students in centimeters. Okay. Okay. This was what? Height of the students in centimeters. So let me write what I took here. Here on the y-axis we have what? Number of students. This is in this here. Yeah. Here you have what? Here you have height in centimeters. Height in centimeters. Okay. You need to label it properly. Now, here, this is done. This is your histogram. So you see in histogram, the bars are joined. There is no gap between these bars, just like in your bar graph. If you see, there is a gap between the bars. Here, this is continuous data. This is what type of data we have. It's a continuous data. So we have the bars joined. Okay. Now, what can you conclude from this data? It is written over here. What all things we can interpret, or what one conclusion you can draw from this data, from the height? Actually, if you see, 165 say below, if you see below 165 centimeters, so half of the students, basically if I say 50% of the students, more than 50% rather, of students have height less than 165 centimeter. One data is like that, yes or no? Because 165 से छोटे कितने सारे आ रहे हैं if you count also below 165, because it doesn't have 165. So if you count, it's 12, 9, 11, 11, 4, 15. So 35. 35 students have height less than 165. Okay. So I hope this question is clear to you, students, how I have converted the given data into this class interval form and made a frequency distribution table from that by counting the given data, okay, in the respective class interval, and then how I made the histogram from the given frequency table. Okay, so please practice the questions. Thank you for watching the video. Bye.